We're about to go live. Yeah. So,
Here we go. We're live. Here it goes. The final first half. Here's Robbie Farah starting it off, passing it back to Lemon. Here's Dennis. Sneaky. Rod reading the play, passing it back. He's being sensible. Here's sensible Chupo to Hiei. Draggy.
You've seen how much damage Draggy can do in the previous games. Jerry does well there to win the ball off him, so he'll be hoping to continue that as the game goes on.
Jerry has a fair bit of experience, so I'm confident that he'll be able to do it, but we'll find out in this match. It's about grit. It's about endurance of the mind. Here's Draggy.
Goes to the right. Draggy pulls it back, looking for that tap in, but no. Well defended by Yugen. They're going to have to be doing that all game. Rod will take it, puts it in, headed away. Ruffy. Arian.
Here's Mike.
Mike.
Oh, Kair. Like a cat.
Yeah, trying to catch KR out, but you can't catch him out easy. Draggy, just a pain in the side of any team he's playing against at the moment. Back to Arian, who tries to play it quickly to the left. But Mike and Rod, not on the same page there.
Here's Sneaky. Rod intercepting. A nice turn back to C-Bot. Hiei. He's taking space.
Yeah, we know he likes to push up, and he's going to have that opportunity to cross. No, plays it to the edge for Rod, who goes for the long shot.
Oh, Kair.
Yeah.
Again, he's like a cat. I had a feeling about him. I might be a little new, but I don't recognize his name, but he's definitely fantastic in his position right now.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of KR, like in the past, him and Lux used to be the two top goalkeepers in the game. And then KR transitioned out to outfield. But, yeah, he can still do a job in goal. Definitely. C-Bot. C-Bot getting a run out in this game, actually. I don't think he played in the other two matches for NG.
Yeah, he seemed to be away for some time. Here's an incisive quick ball from Draggy. Here he is entering the 18. And here's KR again with the read.
Yeah, he read that well at the near post.
Sneaky. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Mabby.
Rhino says, your boy has Haribo Star Mix for the game. We eating good tonight. Yeah, you can't beat your Haribo.
Oh,
Marby.
here's Mabby. Borgar.
Good turn by Borgar. Look at this run by Borgar. Wow.
Oh, and it's just a block. It's a very crucial block at that moment. He got himself wide.
Ball in.
Here it is.
Ooh.
And Chopo with the save.
Yeah, but
Nerve to steal
Borgar
at that moment.
showing what he can do, showing the danger that he can present to that NG back line. That was a good run.
To Ruffy. Oh, little game between the two. Here's Arian. Oh, Mike. He's wide. Taking the space.
Yeah, he's got two men over with him, but he does well. He goes between them. Goes to the byline. Puts it across to Draggy.
Oh, it's right to Draggy.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Gets that goal. He's been unstoppable in this tournament so far. But let's give credit to Mike there. Look at this. Turns inside. Beats two men. Beats three. Puts the ball across. It's great wing play, you have to say. Look at that.
Good control of the ball. Just pushing it out to his weak foot. Sending it across to where Draggy was just sitting there waiting for it to pick it off. Here we go with 1-0. Yugen on the back foot.
Yeah, Yugen have got a lot to do now. It is 1-0 down against this unstoppable NG side. It's a tough task. But they need to take heart. E-Wolves scored a lot of goals against NG. More than NG would probably like to concede. So they need to keep their heads up. They just need to get through to Chupo. Get some chances.
Oh, here he is. Dennis showing a lack of discipline.
Yeah.
Taking the legs of Mike.
He takes that yellow card. Deflected for a corner.
Deflected. Yeah. Let's see, how's the marking? Oh, it's good.
Ooh.
But it's
Ball
going
was
in
loose.
for another corner.
Swings it in. The header's there.
Oh, and
it's Draghi again. Draghi is insane at the moment. No one can stop him. We might be seeing a new era for NG here because Draghi is just destroying every single team he's played today. Look at that. Wins the header. Headers, come on, man. There it is. 2-0 now, and Yugen. This isn't what they wanted to happen. It's only 17, 18 minutes into the game, and they're already 2-0 down. Get the ball to that Borgar. See if you can do something. That's their only hope now.
Still plenty of time left on the clock, though. They can't just give up just yet.
Yeah, they can't give up. Look at SWS. SWS didn't give up, and they got an opportunity to go on and win that game. It just wasn't enough in the end. Yugen need to stay strong. Seabot just
almost ran out of real estate there.
Too strong for Borgar.
Chupo being sensible. Here's Ruffy. Hie. Rod. Taking it up. Sending it across to Ruffy to reset. Here's Aryan. He's met with some trouble. Here's Ruffy with the back pass to Seabot. Now sending it across to Hie. Jerry. Keeping his line. Here he is chasing him down. Sizing him up.
Ooh.
Oh. Here's Borgar recovering the ball.
Yeah, Borgar's going to have to help his team up here, the field. Marby now on the right.
Here he is. He has real estate.
Ball goes in. Seabot heads away.
Oh, here's Mike now. Here's Denna as well, following. Sizing him up. Robbie to follow.
He's just run out of room. Yeah. In the end, he just overran it.
Playing incisive ball, but it's read by Hie to Seabot. Looking for a pass.
Finds it with Hie.
Aryan.
Seabot and Hie know each other so well. They're the defenders who played competitive games together so many times. They know where each other are at all times. Hie likes to get forward. Seabot will just sit back happily, play that ball off. Ruffy is a player who really wants to try break into this NG side. He's been there a long time, and Aryan has a lot of faith in him. He's been on loan to NT for a number of seasons in the past. But Aryan's having some faith in him with this game. Infield.
Here's Aryan.
Yeah.
To Rod. Usually I'm used to seeing Rod as a right back, but it really did start to transform himself as a midfielder during his time. He had some tenure over in North America. Oh, and it just got real dangerous. As I spoke, and then Draghi picking up the ball.
Yeah. Deadly Draghi, and he just, if that ball drops to him in the box, it's a goal. Just accept it at this stage. There's nothing they can do. Look at that. The header, it just falls to him, takes a touch, and it goes. There you go, 3-0. And this one is starting to slip away from Yugen. Even after getting that Borgar chance before, I think they're just giving the ball away a bit too easily, and that's something you just can't do against NG. He likes to get forward. Just give the ball away there. Once again, though, NG just win it straight back. They're one of the best teams, if not the best, at winning that ball back in situations like that, and they just put you under so much pressure.
It's just total control of the game. It's I don't think it's confidence at that point. It's just not that only, but it's also just the team itself just playing with each other for such a long time.
Ooh, Draki was almost through
wow.
again.
Dene providing some body.
Yeah, he had to get in there. Rod.
Incisive.
Yeah, it's behind.
Mobby. Borgar to retrieve. He ran towards it, which was smart. Here's JD. He's having a hard time here. He can't contain him. Oh, but he did. With a bit of help of Aryan. Here he is.
Yeah.
He read the pass. Here's Dene. Mobby going up against Ruffy.
Good ball
Here's
into J-Dog. Takes
JD.
a touch. Oh, he ran out of stamina at the worst possible time, and Hiei got the block in. Seabot. He's happy to just slow it down and finds Aryan with that ball.
Playing another one towards Aryan. Borgar, here he is with Mobby's pass. Can he? Oh!
Near post chance there. Stupo makes a good save.
Trying. They still have maybe 5 more minutes, and depending how much injury time here left in the first half. Oh, Mobby just
lost track of that.
Yeah, but thankfully it's on their.
Oh, what a ball that is!
Oh, an incisive ball!
Oh, Borgar!
Oh, it's off the crossbar! Oh, Borgar was a champ over in North America.
Yeah, what a big chance!
Big chance he would have won those.
He's going to be playing that one back in his dreams tonight. She knows he should have scored there.
He has to keep trying. Here's Mike.
Oof.
Wow. Kyer off his line. Reading it correctly. Sending it out. Here's Borgar. Playing aggressive. Here he is. He's showing his stuff. Dene. Jerry. To JD. Sending it across here. Borgar, but Seabot reads it.
Look at that battle for
Robbie
the ball in the middle
tenacious. There. JD. Borgar trying to play it off, but
they went on the same page. No,
more on the same page there, yeah. Rod. Seabot. Playing an incisive ball. Here's Aryan. It's red. Dene with a big body. Here he is. Here's KR sending out to JD on the wing. Here's Rod chasing him down.
Chance to cross.
JD with a cross.
Pulls it back. Oh. Borgar. I think it deflected there, or he hit himself. Just didn't have the power. Get past Chupo.
Showing some technique. KR reading the play. Here he is, taking it back to his box to pick it up. Playing it back out. Here he is.
Oh, wow.
That's it for the first half.
That whistle did not help them.
It was starting to get intense. Yeah, it started to get intense. I'm sure of it, that once the second half starts going, it's about to be insane, because now Yugen is behind 3 goals. They're going to have to turn it around in the 45 minutes, and whatever the referee decides to favor them with extra time for the injury.
Yeah, it's definitely they've got no choice now but to come out and attack NG, and you know that it's not very often that works, but at this stage they'd rather lose by having a bit of a fight than just lose with a whimper. So it's one of them. I think Yugen need to get this man on the ball. He seems to make things happen. Get Borgar on that ball, and he will give you some chances. But I think they're doing a good job on Borgar at the moment. The NG defenders, they're stopping him in the air, they're stopping him on the ground. Let's see what he can do in the second half.
Here we go. Will they get 3 goals to equalize in the second half? Let's see those predictions. Let's go. Here we go with Aryan passing back to Ruffy. Here's Seabot. Hiei playing the space. Oh, here's Lemon playing cleverly, but it's read by Ruffy.
Ooh.
Oh, here it is. Yellow card.
Nasty foul.
Referee showing some discipline. Like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Jerry sizing up Draggy. Here's Robbie to support.
Oh,
wow,
I mean, that is
Aryan.
just trademark. NG that. Arian loves that. He loves that ball played into him where he can just fire it off like that. Look at this again. Draghi again. Very crucial in this goal. Wow. What can we say? It's just iOS at its best. Highlighted message from Cozy says Bogart to score on our headers, man. Well, let's hope. Yugen needs something to shake them up. But at the moment,
Here's
NG
Rod.
all over them.
Rod showing some footwork. C-bot and just overplaying it to Hiei. Yugen with the throw in. Here's JB back to Jerry. To Lemon. Oh, to the keeper. Here he is, putting it safe out to Mabby. Here he is. He's got real estate on the wing. Ruffy's trying to run behind him. He didn't expect that pass. Robbie. Oh, and it just snuck out from him. Here's Mike.
Look at
Guarding
that.
to Mike.
They just win the ball back
perhaps?
so quick. Borgar trying to thread that through to Robbie Ferrer, but he just couldn't squeeze it through.
Oh, it's just too much. Too much effort on that. Here we go with the goal kick for Yugen. Playing it short. Here is Dene. Mabby. Oh, incisive. Here's Robbie trying to play a long ball, but I don't think it was in the reach of any of his teammates here. It's Draghi.
Does well, Jerry, there. Considering the game Draghi's had, any chance you can win the ball against him, you've got to be happy.
I love that tackle from JD. It was clinical at that moment. Very smart.
Borgar, he's going to have him to do it all by himself. He does find Mabby on the right, though. Ball in, but he is there, yeah, to intercept.
Here's Draghi. Wow, a quick play from Aryan. 1-2, here he is. Jerry sizing him up. Lemon to support.
Draghi saved by KR. Arian hits it straight at KR. I think it's fair to say this game would be a lot heavier of a defeat at the moment if KR wasn't in their goal. Ruffy.
Right you are, JB. He's been really on the ball of his feet. He hasn't taken his attention away from the ball. Here he is. Oh, and he jumps right on top of it.
Smothers that.
You can see that he's just ready for any moment in time to really commit himself to saving each shot that's being thrown at him because he knows how much it means to his teammates.
Yeah, if you've got a keeper who's willing to do that, it gives you a chance. It really does. You've just got to do your job and try and score the goals, defend. At the moment, Yugen just struggling to do that. Borgar in field to Robbie Ferrer.
Finds Robbie. Here's Robbie.
Oh, just runs into trouble, yeah. I think that seems to be what happens to Yugen at the moment. They're just getting... their attackers are just too isolated whenever and then they end up running into trouble.
I don't know. It's like but I can also see it from their point of view. It's like NG at the moment. It's like looking to kind of predict where they would move into the open spaces and just kind of try to seal them off from there. They're going to have to try a different tactic to see if they can recycle it back into a play where they can get a goal. And here we are, Dennett withdrawing foul, but no card. It looks like it was just a fair warning from the ref. Here's Rod with the free kick.
Denny was lucky, by the way. He's on a yellow already. That could have easily been a sending off.
Yeah, but it looks like the referee's giving him some some leniency on that tackle. He knew he was gonna go for the ball, so he's like, you know what, fair enough. Just next time if you get another play like that, I'm gonna have to send you off the field for that one. Here he is. Here's Rod getting blocked. You're Draghi. Oh, and it's just taken off. Oh, that was no nonsense. That was important for them. Here's Mammy from a pass from Borgar. Mike retrieving the ball. Here, back to Ruffy. Playing it short to Aryan. Back to Ruffy. Here he is. C-Bot looking for an option. Taking the ball ahead.
Ooh.
And KR just reading the play. Here he is, sending it back to Jerry. Jerry taking control. Taking his time. Beautiful. But it's just dispossessed by EA.
Yeah, at this point now, I think you're just gonna have to throw the kitchen sink at it. Because NG they just look too comfortable at the moment.
They know they have 4 goals ahead right now, so they're not really trying to press too hard. But I wouldn't suggest if the score does come back at them where they get their first goal scored on them, they'll play nice any further because, you know, getting scored on isn't necessarily a nice thing when they're trying to maintain a clean sheet from what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, and I know NG will pride themselves on their defense, and they'd love to keep a clean sheet here. They won't have been happy to concede as many goals as they did against E-Wolves, but maybe this is why they're looking for that clean sheet in this game. C-Bot instantly strengthens that defense when he goes in there. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them neither, but you know, Yugen has the potential to really turn it around. Yugen usually provides something unpredictable in each game that they had. I remember playing a couple friendlies against them, and sometimes Borgar would just come out of the blue, just simply out of the woodworks to provide something that would be unique. But here he is. Here's Borgar, but here's C-Bot as well, providing body for the back line here for NG. C-Bot, here he is, confidently striding through. Taking time, he passes it to Mike. Quick play to Aryan. Oh, here's Dene. Dene with the important slide in that moment, keeping it out. The 18. Here's Aryan playing it to Mike. Ooh. Oh, Kair playing it out of the box. Important. Draghi playing it again. Dene to Reed on top of Aryan. Aryan setting it up.
Just Mobby about come away with that, Yugen.
Yeah. Robbie. Out to JB, but oh, it's just too much pace behind the ball. It's getting dangerous. 15, almost to 14 minutes left on the clock.
Yugen just throwing bodies forward, but it's leaving them exposed at the back. Rod keeping it away well from Robbie Ferrer. And he's actually managed to play the ball through to Aryan, who puts it in, and Mike slides it in.
It's the classic Beta 4 goal that he had just provided. The slide tackling goal.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a sight to see. It's not often pulled off, but you can see in this moment. Look at the play.
Yeah, you were absolutely right. That was very common to see back in the day, but in iOS nowadays, yeah, you don't see that often. And look at that. He just gets ahead of the goalkeeper, who comes out a bit too late. And NG go 5-0 up. Yugen just looking now for some consolations, just something to hold on to.
Here's Robbie Farah, Borgar playing a quick play, but Mike dispossesses him. Mike sizing him up, trying to play wide to Draghi, but it's just ran out of real estate. Here he is, Jerry, with the reset of the ball. It's JB, back to Jerry, sending it across. Here's Mike to C-Bot. Here's Rod. Robbie. Sizing him.
Oh, plays it back to Aryan. Draghi's there.
Draghi's there.
It's just too good. I don't know what words there are to describe the performances of Draghi in this tournament. It's ridiculous. His finishing is just something else.
I'm just shaking my head here, JB3. It's because it's just anytime he always gets himself into a position where he gets himself dangerous, gets himself wide enough where he looks like he wants to either go a little more fanciful or keep it simple where he goes near post. But you know, his choices are very unpredictable. It's just dangerous to have Draghi in the box.
Yeah, the keeper just doesn't know what way he's going, and that was the last type of shot I thought he was going to do, and he did it, you know, and that's why he beat the keeper, because the keeper didn't expect that either. It's just that unpredictability that's making him be this dangerous that he is. Marby there ran into the box, but he just can't Marby gets himself a sending off there. Just a bit of frustration lashing out there, and yeah, he's got himself sent off. He won't be back for the rest of the game.
Yep, I can see his. Honestly, I can imagine him throwing his shin guards right now at the ref after his decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stormed down that tunnel.
Yeah, stormed down the tunnel as he's being escorted off back to his dressing room. I'm sure it's frustrating, but you know what? Again, at the end of the day, or at the end of this evening, I should say, is that it's just a game at the end of the day, and this is just one of these mini tournaments where we want to showcase this game as what it's supposed to look like when it's organized. Competitive games is not really easy at all. In fact, it really does involve.
Oh, no, wow. That was almost a comedy goal. Almost. Oh, I wanted that to go in so much. That'd have been hilarious.
At least get a consolation goal at that.
Yeah, JD almost managed to get the ball over the top, but Chupo just tipped it behind him. But he's lucky he had his players on the line to stop it because it was going into the net.
Yep.
Cozy has asked, Draghi better than Arian?
There he is. Just wide.
I think currently, Cozy, yes. But in terms of... Oh, okay. What we just saw, I think the goalkeeper just give up. This was, yeah, it just looked like the goalkeeper just give up. Let's see. Yeah, I think he just give up there. Plays it straight out. Seabot is there. Seabot just hits it long. And there you go. That's a showcase goal for you. The furthest goal out.
Where'd they go with 2 minutes of injury time? I don't think it's possible. Here's Rod. Mike playing an incisive ball. Here's Lemon. Back to KR. Sending it out. Borgar. Yeah,
and there you go.
That's it. Full time.
Full time. 7-0 NG run out winners. And yeah, I mean, it was what we kind of expected. It was a dominant performance. Yugen had hardly any chances really of note. But NG just created so much. Draghi getting himself another 4 goals. And you know, that is easily give him the player of the tournament moniker. But yeah, I mean, I hope today for the new players who are watching that we give you an idea of what iOS is like at the highest level. You know, it's easy to see that NG are the team to beat, as Kieran said. But there are teams who are close to them. There are teams who give them a good game, and it's just a matter of how you perform on the day. But the best at it at the moment are NG, and that's the simple fact.
Yeah, I mean, NG is just a team that just had a very long time being together and being one unit. You know, its roster, it's just very defined of its own. And you know, Aryan, being the leader as he is in his group, he's you know, really defined what international online soccer should be for the foundation of play. That, you know, it's the importance of being comfortable enough with your teammates and then having the ability to perform in intense moments such as this is crucial, especially if you would like to get farther in the long run in a, you know, considerable serious career in international online football. It's it's a very long journey, and it does dedicate a lot of time to getting to that point.
Yeah, it's certainly, you know, when you consider that some of the earliest players have been playing this game since the early 2000s. Of course, it was a different game back then. It's not the same engine, but in terms of the type of game and, you know, what it's like, it's the same. It's a team game. Everyone takes control of that individual player. But yeah, some of the people in the community have been here since the early 2000s, and that shows you how much time that they've dedicated to the game and how much they enjoy to play it. And the only way you will get better is just to keep playing, get in them teams, join an academy, and you'll get picked up. Teams will pick you up if you stand out. And that is why, hopefully, when the new season starts, which is yet to be announced when that's going to be, but it should be fairly soon. I'm looking forward to seeing these new guys get to work in the lower division, and seeing who the future talents are, because you can spot them from a mile off. You really can. You know that the guys who are good because they just have that something. They're ahead of the game, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of them Division 2 games next season, unless they're going to do an all-in-one division, which they were going to do until the TikTok, the infamous TikTok day, and then
the boom.
plans changed.
Yeah. Again, and that's why the importance of that TikTok boom, and just the fact that we have all these players that are going around, that's going on. That's why I encourage that focus on encouraging others to try this game and to really give it the chance it deserves, because there isn't a game out there like that. FIFA is too scripted at this point, where it's like, you know what, why even bother? But here, at least you show if you're capable of that moment in time to rise up and what you need to do at that moment in time in each situation and each scenario that you're put through in the game.
Yep, very true words. And we have
C-Bot.
yeah, in the cooldown for NG. So we're going to get to hear from the tournament winners. Let's see what C-Bot's got to say. Hello, C-Bot.
Hello, C-Bot.
Yo.
Good evening. How are you feeling after the this game, I should say? It's just how did you feel about the whole situation, that match?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played pretty much a flawless game, I think. I don't really think they had a single chance, really. The Chupo one towards the end was a bit Monker-esque, but those things happen. But I mean, I wasn't here for the first game, and I saw the scoreline, so I came into this one expecting a complete clown fiesta, to be honest. But no, it was pretty good. Capped off by one of the goals of the season, I'm sure you'll agree, right at the end.
Yeah.
I think
unexpected moment.
Yeah, KR didn't really know what to do with that one, did he? When that shot came over.
It's one of my hidden talents. You think Scum's good at it? You should. I've been on the training ground.
Yeah, but what is yeah, you said talking about the E-Wolves game, was you just unavailable for that, or was it just a case of rotation?
Yeah, I was playing football in real life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able. I think I came back just as the game finished. So
yeah.
But to be honest, I didn't expect 6-9, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But then I saw King Ninja a centre back, so he's not a centre back, bless him. So I can't take anything. I can't rub into him too much. He is an Arsenal fan as well, so he knows pain.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. Yeah. So I mean, going forwards for NG, it's just looking like NG are just like unstoppable at the moment. It's I think it's been good to show the community in terms of all the new guys, some of these competitive games, and it must be nice to be able to go, well, we've shown all them new guys that we're the top team, and we're the standard to be set.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think. Obviously, I don't want to sound too arrogant or anything, but I think that game can show the new players how high the skill ceiling can actually be if you play well together. And I mean, it's not to take away from any of the other teams. Like you seen last season, like E-Wolves easily, they beat us a lot in friendlies. They got a 0-0 draw in the league. I mean, on another day, Borgard tears me to shreds. He did that earlier in the week in a friendly. So it just shows the new players that there's so much to like learn and develop in this game, and when you click, like the team players clicking, it's really like enjoyable to play. So
You say, and I love that you say that because, you really don't know how important it is to pass that ball, like to really give somebody a chance because you could go to anywhere, like at some field with where people are just playing a game, right? They could just like, yeah, you can play on, but like you're just really a body that's just running into a space. But here, in fact, you feel involved with the team. You feel that everybody's just trying to get that ball moving together just so they can try to earn something together as a victory as a team. And I mean, playing for the shirt does mean for a purpose, right? Am I wrong?
no, absolutely, you're spot on. I mean, I haven't really played public or anything, but I can only imagine that you got new people coming in trying to be, Messi and Neymar and stuff. But when it comes down to it, it's all about playing as a team. And that's how you get games like this, and that's how you get to the top. Really, when you take away that selfish mentality, that's when players really do come into their own. And you've seen so many players who adopt that, like reach the top so much quicker. Like Mike, for example. I mean, he came Steam release and he's already, probably one of the best wingers. I think that's fair to say. Like Omir and stuff. Yeah, I hope a lot of new players, watch this and just saw how far playing as a team can take you in terms of skill level and skill ceiling. I mean, that's the whole point of this tournament, isn't it? So
Yeah, exactly. And we had decent view amounts throughout, and I'm hoping, that will keep some guys in who maybe were thinking, oh, do you know what, I'll never be good at this, or I didn't really understand the whole concept of teams and stuff like that, and that was the whole point, just to showcase that, and hopefully that will they will think that going forwards. But just a quick word on Draghi's
We also have
performances.
Jerry as well.
Yeah, we'll bring Jerry in a sec. I just wanted to mention Draghi's performances in this tournament. I mean, we all know Draghi scored, but like, I don't know what he was on in this tournament, but he must have took like fucking performance enhancing drugs or something before,
Yeah.
because he was just insane, wasn't he, in these games?
Yeah, I mean, 2 words for Draghi. It's different gravy. Honestly, he's I don't know. Like the guy's crazy. I don't even know how he does it. Like I don't know how you can stop him. To be honest.
Yeah.
I feel for anyone that has to play against him. Honestly.
Yeah, it's just like you watch him, man. It's just everything's perfectly timed. He'll go between people like it's nothing, and it's like that's difficult to do. When you've got two defenders and you manage to get between them, like I can't explain how hard that is to do, because not only are you beating that one man, but you've got the other one right next to you, and somehow he gets through them and then gets a shot off, and it's like the finishing was just ridiculous. It's like, I go on a lot about Arshavin being the best finisher in the game, but I think he's got some competition now. The way Draghi was scoring today, it was good stuff to see. But
yeah, I mean, Draghi was another one as well. To be honest, I mean, Draghi was good before, like Zero and whatnot, but he really went to a new level when he came to, well, the second half of his spell at Zero, and then when he come to NG, like he just tells you, like I think he also took that selfishness out of his game. Don't get me wrong, his individual skills, like undoubtedly like amazing, but
yeah,
you see him now, he's more team oriented. He comes back, he defends, he makes space for others, and that's why he's got to this level. So yeah, I mean, I hope new players took something from it. I really do, and hopefully we see a few more Draggies. Well, hopefully not, because that mean I'll end up getting exposed. But you get my point.
Yeah, player wise, maybe not the individual. Maybe we don't need more Draggies in that way, but all right. Well, thank you for coming in, Seabot, because I know we've got Jerry waiting, and he's been waiting a while. But thanks for coming in, and congrats on a win. And good luck for the future.
Thanks. if anyone wants shooting lessons, hit me up on Discord.
There you go. Nice, nice. Option there for new guys. Hit T-Bot up.
Nice one. Cheers.
So So that was Seabot from NG, and we'll now bring in Jerry from Yugen. Hello, Jerry.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Jerry.
Bro, that fucking sucked. Hi, guys. How are you?
We're good. We're good.
How about yourself?
Not too great. That was a bit like FBI water torture. It was, it was vintage NG at their best. We didn't keep the ball, and it's a bit like drowning when it's like that. It's awful. I felt like I stopped Draghi on the dribble a few times. He still scored 4 goals. Yeah, but it is what it is. I've already planned the rooftop next to me. I'm going to jump off that in the next few minutes. So, got any questions for me?
Well, hopefully,
we're gonna need you to step down from there first.
Yeah,
that's the first thing.
That's
we're
the
gonna
first
need
question.
You to step down. Hey, it's not like it's an official personal score towards the team, anyways. Because again, this is just a community showcase. We wanted to show this at a level where it does get serious, and
Exactly. I wanted the community to know that NG are pretty good at the game. If you ever noticed, guys watching, they're pretty good. Because they don't leave their bedrooms. Yeah, I mean it's fine. We beat SWS, which is good. So we came second.
Yeah, I mean that's what you've got to think.
Good.
That's what you've got to think. And I think I've seen a lot of people in the Twitch chat before the game who had SWS edge in that game. So it's from your perspective, like you said, it's good because now you'll be seen as for some of these newer guys, you'll be seen as second, the second best team, and that's what it's all about, really. It's quite touching, speaking from a personal experience when you had a lot of players in lower teams who really looked up to your team, and I had it with Phoenix, and when Phoenix folded, I had a lot of people message me from lower division teams, I can't believe it, we love that team. And I think it's nice when you get newer players coming in who look up to these teams and they want to work their way up and get into these teams. And I think this is what it's all about with the showcase tournament. And I think for Yugen, they're definitely one of them sides that I would say to any new player, go and have a look at, because there's a lot of nice guys there who will look after you and, make sure you know how iOS works, to put it that way.
I mean, with Yugen, I'm not really sure where we're at because so many people have left and so many new players in. It's a bit, performances go up and down a bit. But, as you said, even before the academy, we've always brought guys in. We brought Bennett in, we brought Dust Black in, we brought Marker in, we brought SRV in, and and I suppose in that sense, an academy works for us. If people play well and they put in the effort, we'll give chances. Because and if anyone's watching, at the moment, I know it can be pretty shit right now, and it can be. I mean, I was there 5 years ago in 2017 when I joined Ignite, and it can be shit, and there can be moments where you want to put your fist through the monitor, like I want to right now. But stick at it, because it's a completely unique game and it's a really fun game, and you'll make some really, really good friends that you'll never leave. Like Bulgar, he's attached to me forever now, and we're going to get married soon. So,
well, as long as I'm invited,
we can make it a threesome if you want.
Yeah, well, that could be arranged.
Be the flower girl.
Yeah, that's it. Best man, or
Oh yeah, if we wearing the pigtails.
But I think for Yugen, like you said, it's good to get that second place finish, and I mean, it's been a shame, like you said, that you've lost players, but I mean, you soon realize that becomes the nature of iOS, unfortunately. And
Unless you're NG.
you know, there's a merry-go-round of players outside of NG, and you know, it's building the best team possible that you can with them players. A few teams have been able to do well with, like, E-Wolves have been able to build, you know, a team that challenges NG really, and unfortunately, sometimes there's only room for that one challenger because of how many players. But this is why it's good that we're getting all these new players in, because if we can get some of these new players up to the top tier and stop them going to NG, you know, maybe at some stage we can have quite a number of teams who can challenge up there, and yeah, it's just about keeping the community retention in that sense.
Yeah, well, I would like to think anybody who's been in Yugen tends to come out of Yugen as a better player, and they've enjoyed it. And I still feel very happy when I see guys like Bennett doing really, really well for SWS and all that.
Yeah.
It makes me proud. And the door's always open for return. You know, please, I'll give you a signed Mabby shirt if you join. But yeah, I would say that me and Borgard don't really have the same juice that guys like Kame do when it comes to recruiting. So it kind of forces us to go to kind of, well, ever since the beginning, go, you know, dip down a bit and bring up newer guys. And yeah, I mean, we finished third last season. I don't know if we'll do that, you know, next season, but you know, it's all about growth. And eventually, I think our time will come, and you know, we'll be standing up there with a trophy. Well,
Yeah.
not a trophy, is it? It's a you don't get a trophy, you get an emote in the IOSoccer team. It's almost as good, but maybe one day.
You get that lovely bald man holding the trophy.
Exactly. I still remember when Phoenix got it. I was so proud. I barely played.
It's nice, but you're right. It's just about, you know, staying alive. Really, it's really just being a place that players want to go, keeping a nice attitude, and you know, you'll get them players eventually. There'll always be players who like to move on, and if just, like I said, building that team when you can. But I think, unless you've got any other questions, Gats, we'll close it there.
I think that's about it.
Oh, you're so good looking. Oh, all right. Where's the charisma come from? Give me commentating tips. No, none of them. Okay, right.
Jerry, you're perfect as you are. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know that.
We need you, Jerry, because we need more commentators.
That's why you need me. Right.
Yeah.
No, I know I'm perfect. That's why I made a team, and I make all of them tell me how great I am all the time. It's good for your mental health.
That must be nice.
That's why there's 36 fucking players in the Yugen Academy already. So, can you like do a PSA to SRV to like tell them to slow down a bit? Because like all these people I have to, you know, invite to me and Borgar's wedding now. Running out of money. Budget's getting strong.
SRV, slow down, man. Slow down.
SRV, pump the brakes, bud.
I actually don't know if he's watching. I don't know. He's a PT. He's probably, I don't know. Maybe he's like speaking for Bullet in court. I don't know.
Yeah. He's got the suit on and everything in court now. But... yeah, okay. Thank you, Jerry. It's always a pleasure. And good luck with Yugen. And, you know, whenever the next season is, I'm sure we'll hear about that soon, in the next coming weeks, maybe. Yeah, good luck for
maybe
that.
Months. Who knows? I mean, if we keep growing the way we do, I mean, we're just going to encourage keep coming to playing international online.
Yeah, we're gonna have about we might have like a 12-team league, but like 5 of them will fold within like the first week, probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's true, but we'll find out. Let's see who's dedicated enough to even trying to lead a team, and just simply who's trying to stick around to really find out what the true magic it is about IOSoccer.
Oh yeah.
I'll see you then.
Yes.
Then. And you'll probably see me in the commentating booth at some point again, maybe, probably.
Hopefully, Jerry. I hope so.
Bye. Love you, Bass. He can't talk to me.
See you, mate. So that was Jerry from Yugen, and with that, we have reached the end of the stream. Thank you so much to everyone who watched the 4 streams today. That's a record for me. I've never done 4 games in a row before. I've done 2, but I've never done 4. So it's been a pleasure to be with Gats as well in the box.
Oh, yes. And it's also a pleasure to finally be here in the same booth with CJP, even though we're in different time zones. Our ability to give you
Yeah.
the best type of content is never but lacking. We're
Yeah.
always improving.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And also, I want to thank Baz for organising the tournament. It's never easy to organise tournaments in iOS because you've got to juggle a whole bunch of things. This was only a short tournament, but we still had to make sure all the teams were, okay to play at certain times. We had to make sure we had referees and stuff like that. And Baz was able to get that all sorted. So yeah, thank you, Baz, for that. And
Thanks, Baz.
yeah, and with that, I think that's where we'll leave it. But yeah, we'll see you all again soon. Stay tuned for more news about the coming season. Arian will probably post that. And yeah, see you all soon. And as always, arrivederci.
All right. Keep a lookout for North American mixes for International Online Soccer tonight over at my stream. Take care.
See ya.